Hello Balloon World, I'm Mike Floyd, your balloon twister, and this time I want to teach you how to make Kylo Ren's lightsaber. See? It has the hilts. With the movie coming out soon, this one's guaranteed to be really popular. Plus, look how huge this thing is. What little boy or girl wouldn't want this? It's really simple to make and it only uses 3 balloons. Let me show you how to make it. For this design, you'll need a red 260, a black 260, and another red 260. We're going to start with the handle of our lightsaber. Get your black 260 out and inflate it halfway. Put some out and tie. Give it a squeeze and a stretch. We're going to make 2 bubbles a little bit longer than an inch. They should be about the same size. Now we're going to take this knot and twist it into this seam. Now we're going to pull the knot so we get some slack. We're going to wrap it through the seam. And then we're going to twist it in. So you should have 2 bubbles that are sort of squared off like that. Give it another squeeze and a stretch. You want to go a good length down. I recommend about 1 foot. And then twist the seam there. You want to make sure this is nice and soft. And that this one here is also soft. Now we're going to spiral these together like a candy cane. So we're just going to sort of rotate them around each other until you get up to where those bubbles are, and you're going to twist them into the bubbles. The rest of this you don't need, so you can squeeze some air up to the end, twist off a little bubble, and once you have that bubble twisted, you can pop it by snapping your fingers and let the air out slowly. Go ahead and tie a knot so it doesn't come undone on us. The rest of this we don't need, so we can break it off. There we go. So you should have a handle that looks something like this. Now comes time to make the red part, the lightsaber part. Get both red 260s out, and you want to inflate them all the way and then let a little air out. So once you have it inflated all the way, let some air out until you just start to see the uninflated section come back. Like that. You see that? Just like that. Then tie a knot. Give it a nice stretch to make sure that air is evenly distributed. We do that to both red 260s. We're going to hold both red 260s like this so that we have the 2 knotted ends together. Figure out how long you want the hilts to be. Mine are going to be 7 inches long. Twist them together like that, and then push one around and back to the front to lock it into place so it doesn't come undone. Now, just like we did with the handle, we're going to candy cane the long sections all the way up to the end. Since we inflated the balloons all the way, you should be able to reach the ends together without having one longer than the other. But that can take a little practice. We're going to twist these ends together so you have 2 small bubbles on the end. And then to keep this from coming undone, we're going to take one of those bubbles and we're going to move it through by creating a hole. Just like that. This way it's not going to come undone on us. And there we have our handle and our lightsaber, but we got to put them together. So what we're going to do is we're going to twist this seam here where the balloons meet into this part here where the 2 bubbles are meeting the rest of the handle. So I hold it just like that, and I twist them together. And you want to end up with 1 hilt on one side and 1 hilt on the other. Now we want to pull the long saber part of our lightsaber up into these 2 bubbles here. And you can see it's still pulling that way a lot, and if I give it to a kid this way, it's going to come unraveled pretty easily, or at least, not stand up straight. So what I like to do is I'll take this one on the other side, and I'll switch it with this one up here by pulling it up, rotating them around once, and then pulling this piece back down. This locks it into place, and now you can see it standing up straight a lot easier. Then you just adjust it a little bit to give it added support. I like to make the hilts come out below the bubbles, not from the bubbles. These 2 here. And then you just make sure that the blade is straight. But you don't have to spend too much time on it. Kids are going to mess this up anyways because they'll be sword fighting. Now because this one is a specialty sword, you'll notice it is a little wobbly. You're not going to win any sword fights with this sword. This is more for those Star Wars fans that really want this lightsaber made out of balloons. But there we go, 1 hilted lightsaber made out of balloons. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video, guys. As always, if you enjoyed it, click that thumbs up button. And I'll see you back here next Monday with a brand new balloon animal lesson. So if you don't want to miss anything, make sure you subscribe. And if you can't wait till next Monday, check out the playlist in the description. I have over 100 balloon animal lessons to keep you busy. I'm Michael Floyd, your balloon twister. Remember, you can make anything out of balloons. even a hilted lightsaber.